Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Brett Mower.
And this is IFXtra. So, hope you've had a good week. We've had a good week, haven't we?
Yeah.
Busy as usual, but the weather's cooled down, so that's better. I must say, I really enjoyed watching Interference and Chill on Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah, you seem to have more viewers as well. I think you're getting popular.
Well, yeah. I mean, since I've been covering for Ferret doing Interference and Chill, I feel like I was never quite getting the same sort of audience level. But yeah, it was really popular.
Yeah, it's
cool.
Cool.
Very, very strange.
Yeah, and you're getting better at drawing, maybe that's it.
Perhaps, yeah.
Doing awesome.
Yeah, I did some quite good stuff. Did like a little family with an alien and a robot.
Oh, that's so
cool.
Cute. Look forward to that one finishing.
Yeah.
What else have you done this week?
Done a little bit of work on the quiz. We taught Ava how to sort of say into the chat what questions were and what the correct answer was, which was one of the things that people requested.
Yeah.
Done some other bits and pieces. I'm kind of in the middle of doing something, but it's not finished, so don't want to say what it is yet. Might be done in time for Sunday.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I might not rush it just in case. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Is that it then?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So, I should say Interference and Chill, our interactive drawing show, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. UK time at the moment.
Cool. Okay, let's go and see who won this week's awards now. Picture of the week this week goes to PB for Date Under the Moon. I just love how the moon is just drawn there with all that detail and the sky and the stars, and then you've got the colourful date happening underneath with the red wine. Very nice, PB.
My favourite description this week was "Ketchup and mustard are complicit in hot dog crime" by Grandpa Bean. I like the way they've interpreted the hot dog pointing at the two condiments like, it was them, they were the ones that did it. Nice work, Grandpa Bean.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Juliana for A Clockwork Orange. This is so different from the horrible, scary one in the book. This is so cute. It looks really, really nice, and I love the clockwork in it. Well done, Juliana. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Cool. Now, what were we talking about last week in the forums? So, last week I asked you, why don't you recommend a book to us? What's your favourite book of all time? We had some interesting answers. I mentioned Pride and Prejudice, pretty awesome because it's pretty classic, and also Winnie the Pooh books. The House at Pooh Corner. It's the nicest book I've ever read when I was little.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Cute. Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably go for, I don't know, I'm quite a traditional person. I'd say like The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or something like that.
That is a classic, isn't it, too?
Or more recently, Snow Crash, which I keep trying to get Bunnery to read, and she won't. But it's really interesting, and it's totally not what she thinks it is.
I keep trying, and I get stuck.
Yeah. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had a few different responses. Klein Luna said there's so many good books, it's not easy to choose only one or two.
That's very true.
Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keyes. Do you say you'd read that?
That's
or
a
you know of
sci-fi.
it?
Yeah, it's actually a sci-fi book. I've just had a look to see what it was all about, but I've never read it. But the other one she mentioned, The Name is a Rose by Umberto Eco, I've read that one. Yeah, I'm sure that one starts in a library.
Oh, that's very you.
Yeah.
Zelfod, whose name is like a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference, as we discovered from the what's the meaning behind your username thread.
Oh, yeah.
It says, if you enjoy the fantasy genre, Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, or The Fifth Season by Jemison. I haven't read either of those.
No.
I feel like I should read more. Maybe I should try something.
It's nice to get recommendations, though, isn't it? Yeah. Anvol is a big fan of Lee Childs.
Yeah.
He thinks he's written a lot of stuff.
but also, Anvol, maybe with a solution to my problem there, I say I should read more. Anvol says, suspecting reading novels over the years declined dramatically, fueled by competition by the TV and internet. I used to read Reader's Digest condensed books, which were published until around 97. Yeah, you don't really see them anymore, do you?
Anymore, no.
Great time savers reading the popular novels of the time by modern writers. I believe 100 million of these were sold, each one including around 4 popular novels. Yeah, so it's like sort of an abridged version.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
So you could kind of experience the story without having to spend all the time reading it.
Yeah.
But then I always feel like you're kind of missing out.
Missing out a little bit, but then, you know, you can say you've read those books and you know what they're about. Apparently, Moo Milk likes to read web serials. I don't know what they're like.
Yeah, I mean, I've read a book that someone was writing as kind of a serial online before.
Okay.
It was quite an interesting way of reading it.
Maybe I should put my book on as a serial.
Maybe you should.
Yeah.
You should. Yes,
should,
I
yeah.
like it.
Okay.
Yeah, for convenience sake, they say, because nothing really beats curling up in bed with a small phone or tablet. Or I guess you'd say that could be beaten by curling up in bed with a book.
Yeah, with a paperback. Not too heavy.
100% recommend The Wandering Inn if you're into magic, fantasy, etc.
Oh, okay.
Characters are some of the most fleshed out I've read, or rather imagined. You know, there's an encompassing giant plot line the story's inching towards.
Wow.
You get so caught up in the little stories. That sounds kind of cool. Might check that out.
Yeah.
For an actual book, my absolute favourite would be The Goose Girl. I've not come across that.
A mature fairy tale. Interesting.
Okay.
Let's look at that one up as well. This is great. I like it.
Yeah, this is your kind of thing.
Yeah.
Finally, Cat Meow saying, reading book 3 of the Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson.
I've heard that name, but I've never read any of those.
No, I haven't either. Really like the originality of all the creatures of his worlds. Not that there's anything wrong with dragons, fairies, or common fantasy creatures, but it's really engaging to read a book and learn about something you've never thought of before, like a spren. Or a mistwraith.
Mistwraith.
Spren. That's a good word.
Yeah, I wonder what one of those is. We should find
maybe
out.
I think I've said this before. Maybe we should start an interference book club.
We should.
We should all try and read something and then talk about it.
Yeah, we should.
I'd look into that.
Anyway, I think that's it. Don't forget, if you've got any good books, you can still join in that, can't you?
Yes.
In the general discussion part of the forum. And I think we're going to have a look now at what we're going to be talking about next week. What is the last song you listened to? I've just been trying to find out who does the version of Rockwell's I Always Feel Like Somebody's Watching Me, which is on a TV trailer for a new series starting soon. Breadmo found it. It's by Madeline Darling. It's amazing.
If you'd like to chime in with that, then just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pin thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Cool. Okay, don't forget, Sunday night is quiz night. So exciting these days, isn't it?
Yep, over on our Mixer channel, mixer.com/interference at 7 p.m. UK time. Every Sunday we do Zeitgeist, the interference quiz of the week.
Yeah, absolutely. I based the 5 different rounds on drawings that I've seen that week. And I've chosen some really good ones for this week's round. Shall I tell you who?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. I've chosen drawings from CMM, Juliana, Klein Luna, Neil, and Trainwreck. I don't think we've had one of Trainwrecks before.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So if you've not seen this before, basically Bunnery picks 5 drawings and then writes a set of questions based around them. So we have general knowledge, but it's on 5 different topics, 5 questions each, and then you get to play along and compete against the rest of the audience. And if you get the right answer, we give you some points, and then we add it all up and sort out a leaderboard to see who did the best overall.
So who won last week?
Well, last week we had Jess in first place on 231 points. Then Rubberfish was in second place on 209 and Phantom in third on 182.
Quite a few points between those, then.
Yeah, so we had some a couple of different names kind of creeping up the board here. Had a few new people as well who did pretty well their first time. So yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, hope they come back this week.
Yeah. If you'd like to join us, because we always want more people, the more people there, the merrier. Like I say, that's every Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time over on mixer.com/interference. We'd love to see you there.
Cool. Okay, that's all the news for this week. Just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved at playinterference.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at PlayIFX or on Facebook at PlayInterference. We've also now got a Patreon page at patreon.com/interference if you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, working on the quiz, doing interference and chill, looking after cats. Grumble has to go to the vet on Monday for more asthma tablets. We do really appreciate your support.
We do. Okay, I'll see you again next Saturday.
Yep, that's it. Have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.